I'm here at 16 still demanding change. Yes. And it breaks my heart because I'm fighting for the future for my brothers. I'm fighting for the future for my future kids. I'm fighting for the future for my future grandchildren. Hands up! Hands up! Hands up!
We cannot continue to allow the people to oppress African American community. They don't invest in us. They don't show us the resources.
No justice! No peace! No peace! No peace!
People ask, why is everything about slavery? That was years ago. Why does Colin Kaepernick need to kneel during the national anthem? It's not that serious. The justice system in America has failed time and time again as my black and brown sisters and brothers has repeatedly been shot and killed simply because of their skin color by police officers who always seem to get a slap on the wrist. My beloved's last words being, please don't shoot. I'm unarmed or I can't breathe. Help me. Police brutality is a huge issue, not only in the black community, but the nation as a whole. Black people are being treated 3 times as harsh as their white counterparts. Black lives matter. That's why.
Hey guys, I just want to talk about what's been happening in the past couple of days. To start off, I just want to say that my life is important as much as your life. The same way that you want happiness, it's also the same way that I want happiness, and also the same way that you have ambition, it's also the same way that I have ambition. I believe that during this quarantine, America really had the time to see the injustice in the justice system, and that the black community really had been a target for police brutality. And George Floyd was an example of police brutality, and many others before him. Rest in peace. If the way I dress or talk or walk offended you or threatens you, then there's a big issue. In order for us to get along, we must understand everybody else's culture. And we must accept everybody for who they are, as a race, as a nation. Until then, there will never be peace in America. And also know that we're in this world, we're just guests, nothing more.
On May 3rd, 2020, Nina Pop, a black transgender woman, was found dead in her apartment. It is reported that she was stabbed to death. The Stuyvesant police in Montana have not determined the proper motive, but it is a possibility that it was a hate crime. Nina Pop's death would be at least the 10th trans person death in the US. We are seeing an epidemic of violence that can no longer be ignored. Transgenders, people of color, black people, trans women of color risk their lives just by living it. And they're being killed violently just for living it. Say her name.
I can't breathe are the last words George Floyd spoke as a white police officer violently kneeled on his neck, cutting the main circulation off from his arteries. All because of a store clerk accusing him of writing a bad check, which was later proven not to be bad at all. His death, his murder, was filmed and seen by millions of people across the world. And now, as a result, millions of people are protesting for the justice of George Floyd, including me. For 401 years, black people have been oppressed and abused by a system that is supposed to protect its people. You bring our ancestors to a country that we didn't ask to be brought to at all, enslave us, then give us freedom and abuse us and segregate us and kill us. And all for what? The color of our skin? Not even children or animals care about the color of your skin, so why are humans so concerned about it? Racism is a sociological issue that needs to end. In a country that preaches so much about equality, there is no such thing as equality when an innocent black man or woman is being killed by a white police officer, but white people, school shooters, or terrorists can be let off so easily. Black lives matter, just as every life does. When you put on a badge, that badge is supposed to represent the protection of people, not kill. Every day I have to worry about my cousins going to the grocery store, praying that they come back alive. Why should I have to worry about my black little cousins playing outside freely, as any other child can? Now George Floyd will never be able to see his daughter or his family again. A daughter will have to live knowing that her father's death was recorded and others refused to help him. A daughter will have to live forever knowing that her father's last words were, "I can't breathe." This is America. No justice, no peace. Say their names.
You do not have to be black to see and advocate for this movement. We should not have to feel like this. A black mother should not have to talk to her 6-year-old children about racist police officers who are supposed to be there to protect them, but instead, as the previous instances has shown, wants to harm them. We need to admit to ourselves that there is a problem. Sign a petition, share a hashtag, or walk in a march. If you are silent, then you are part of the problem. Let's not forget the victims and their stories. Say their names. Let's take a moment of silence to honor those of racial injustice.